The welcome bike next 2026 Moto Guzzi V9 is here, and it carries the spirit of Italian craftsmanship blended with modern engineering refinement, aimed at riders who want a motorcycle with character, simplicity, and timeless style. Moto Guzzi has always been about more than just performance numbers. It's about creating machines with a soul, and the V9 has continued that philosophy while adapting to the demands of today's riders. In this review, we'll be diving into its features, performance, design, pricing, and what makes it stand out in the ever-competitive midsize cruiser market. At the heart of the Moto Guzzi V9 is its classic 853cc, transverse-mounted V-twin engine, a signature hallmark of the brand. This engine has been refined for 2026 with improved cooling, smoother fuel delivery, and more responsive throttle mapping. It produces around 65 horsepower and 73 Nm of torque, figures that might not sound groundbreaking on paper but translate into a very satisfying real-world riding experience. The torque delivery is strong and available low in the rev range, making the bike easy to ride both in city traffic and out on the open road. The shaft drive, another Moto Guzzi trademark, offers smooth power transfer with minimal maintenance compared to chain-driven rivals, which is a big plus for long-term ownership. The V9 handles better than one might expect from a midsize cruiser. With a dry weight just under 220 kilograms, it feels manageable even for newer riders, yet it retains the planted stability that experienced riders will appreciate on highways. The suspension setup consists of a traditional telescopic fork at the front and twin shocks at the rear, both of which have been tuned for comfort without compromising too much on control. This makes the V9 an excellent companion for urban commuting, weekend rides, and light touring. Braking performance is delivered by a single front disc with a 4-piston Brembo caliper and a rear disc setup. While it's not a sport bike's stopping power, it's more than adequate for the bike's character, aided by the standard ABS system. Moto Guzzi has also integrated traction control, which can be adjusted or switched off, giving riders confidence on slippery or uneven surfaces. These safety and performance aids don't intrude too much, keeping the riding experience natural. Design is where the Moto Guzzi V9 really shines. The bike continues with the traditional naked cruiser styling but updates it with subtle modern touches. The exposed engine with its signature cylinders jutting out from the sides, the steel tubular frame, and the teardrop fuel tank all give the V9 an unmistakable identity. For 2026, Moto Guzzi has introduced new color options, blending matte finishes with gloss highlights, and a few premium trims feature hand-brushed aluminum details. The bike strikes a perfect balance between retro and modern, appealing to riders who appreciate heritage without sacrificing functionality. The ergonomics of the V9 are designed for relaxed riding. The seat height of around 785 mm makes it accessible to a wide range of riders, while the mid-mounted foot pegs and slightly swept-back handlebars allow for an upright yet comfortable posture. The seat itself is wide and supportive enough for longer journeys, and pillion accommodation is reasonable, though the bike is primarily designed for solo riding enjoyment. Technology on the 2026 V9 has seen some thoughtful updates. The minimalist round digital analog hybrid display gives essential information like speed, revs, gear position, and fuel range while retaining a classic look. The bike also includes Bluetooth connectivity through Moto Guzzi's app, allowing riders to pair their smartphones for navigation, call alerts, and ride data logging. Unlike some overly complicated modern dashboards, this one keeps things simple and easy to read, which fits the V9's character. Another strong point of the Moto Guzzi V9 is its build quality. The bike feels solid, with attention to detail in the finishes and components. Italian bikes have often been associated with a flair for design, and the V9 continues this legacy while offering durability and reliability that rivals its Japanese and American competition. The shaft drive, robust frame, and air-cooled engine mean there's less to worry about when it comes to regular maintenance. The 2026 Moto Guzzi V9 is priced competitively in the midsize cruiser market, coming in at around $10,000 to $11,000 depending on trim and optional accessories. That places it between smaller entry-level cruisers and larger displacement machines from Harley-Davidson or Triumph. For the price, you're not just buying performance numbers, you're investing in heritage, unique design, and the kind of character that few bikes in this segment can match. What truly sets the V9 apart is its identity. In a market dominated by Harley-Davidson's American muscle and Triumph's British charm, Moto Guzzi brings its Italian flair and engineering tradition. The transverse V-twin layout, the shaft drive, the lightweight feel, and the timeless design all come together to create a motorcycle that doesn't try to be everything to everyone, but instead confidently stands in its own lane. It's not about being the fastest or most powerful cruiser, it's about delivering a ride that makes you smile every time you fire up the engine and hear that distinctive Guzzi exhaust note. In summary, the 2026 Moto Guzzi V9 is a stylish, comfortable, and soulful cruiser that appeals to riders who value character as much as performance. It blends heritage with modern refinement, making it suitable for both newcomers who want an approachable midsize bike and experienced riders who appreciate the uniqueness of a Moto Guzzi. With its competitive price, strong build quality, and distinctive design, the V9 continues to uphold Moto Guzzi's reputation as a brand that does things differently. If you're looking for a midsize motorcycle that delivers more than just numbers, as something with heritage, personality, and Italian charm, the V9 is definitely worth a serious look.